Hello, this is Teri. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Amethystastrotarot. I'm a practicing astrologer and a tarot reader. So for your professional requests regarding astrological chart interpretations and also tarot readings, you may always contact me throughout the links in my profile. Having said all, welcome to Leo season. Yes, we are officially in Leo season with the sun having moved into the sign of Leo yesterday. So the Leo is known to be this authentic and also the creative and confident sign in the zodiacal wheel. And also it's a fire sign, which is much related with the active energy acting on. And also it's a fixed sign, so it is more like keeping on, hold on to the things as they are, and as long as there is not a necessity, not changing, diverting things. Of course, it depends on the whole natal chart and how Leo placements are playing a role in that natal chart as well. So that's always a general explanation. We always have to go into the depth of the foundation of our lives, which are our natal charts. So what I would do, I would like to have a look at um, the details of the uh, calendar for the Leo season, which would be just now. I will be sharing the calendar with you right now. Okay, let's see. Calendar. Hello, calendar. Okay, here we go with the calendar. So when we look at this calendar, we see that, yeah, yesterday, July the 22nd, the sun started its journey in Leo, and it will be in Leo until 22nd of August, when the sun will start moving the sign of Virgo. So there would be some kind of sign changes and some retrograde movements, and like usual, a new moon and a full moon during this season. So let's have a look at the first of all the sign changes. One of them is the July 25th. In a few days, Mercury will start its journey in Virgo, and it's good to point out that the Virgo is naturally, traditionally ruled by the uh, planet Mercury. So in a way, Mercury is going back home, as it happens when it goes to Gemini. And also Venus, which is actually at the moment in Leo, also will go into Virgo on the 5th of August. I think those are only the sign changes that we will have, since the other planets are much slower moving. Mars will only change sign, for example, in September. And we will have some also retrograde movements starting, which for Chiron it would be on the 26th of July. In Aries, it will start its retrograde period. And the legendary Mercury retrograde, which will happen on the 5th of August. I mean, about this Mercury retrograde, as you may remember, I have a video related to the pre-shadow period, and at the moment still we are in this pre-shadow period, which is like the trailers of the movie. If you would like, you may have a look and see what pre-shadow period means. And then we will have the new moon in Leo on the August 4th, which would be, I mean, like when the sun and the moon come together. I call it generally a divine marriage in the sky, as the two luminaries will come together, and in the sign of Leo, as sun is already the ruler of Leo. And then we will have a full moon in Aquarius on the 19th of August as well. and this would be in general the events, the important events that will happen, I mean, during the Leo season. In addition to that, we can also have a look at the ingress chart. The ingress chart, which means that when Sun started its journey in the sign of Leo, that would be the ingress chart. But this is for UK, of course. In other countries, except the, I mean, the normal, I mean, traditional planets and everything, they would be in the same sign, etc. But of course, the ascendant will be changing, and the other angles will be changing accordingly, like MCIC part. So I think in other countries, I mean, the chart would slightly look different in terms of all those ascendant, descendant, MC, and IC parts. But this is for UK because Sun moved into the sign of Leo on 22nd of July at 8:45 UK time. And at this point, we can like get the chart a bit bigger. We have actually, I mean, that moment we had already, I mean, like 3 planets in the sign of Leo, and also Moon in Aquarius. And in the meantime, Mars and Jupiter in Gemini, and Saturn in Pisces retrograde. And we have also I'm looking at all the traditional planets. And we have the ascendant, the rising is Virgo, and the midheaven in Taurus. So it's a for UK at least, it's a quite I mean, fixed dominant, fixed modality dominant chart, we can say. In this regard, we can think that, I mean, of course, throughout the period, I mean, the both Mercury and Venus will move into Virgo, but we can say that, I mean, the starting energy is like more like this fixed modality thing. I mean, keeping things as they are. I mean, and if we have a certain idea or certain relationship or certain self-expression about things, or I mean, a feeling, or the way that we are expressing our feelings and emotions, I think there can be more this holding on what it is already there, and neither taking the lead, initiating something else, or nor making any necessary changes. So there could be that fixed energy a little bit, which can be sometimes not the best, as we think that, because there could be situations that we really need to like say, okay, I'm doing this, I'm taking the lead, or we should say that, okay, now this has to be changed, and because otherwise it won't be for good, etc. And I think in that sense, the fixed energy could be a bit hindering. But if we see that it's like hindering us too much, maybe that could be the moment that we have to say, okay, let's change it, or let's take charge. So, except that I think that in general, we have, I think, less signs, less placements in air signs. Which could be, I mean, because we have more like a fire. No, actually, we have 3 air, 3 earth, and 3 fire. Actually, we are missing a bit more in the water sign. So it could be the case that maybe we have to be involved. We have to get our emotions and emotional world more involved. I mean, at least we have to make an effort for that. It could be about that. So, except that it's I think in general that could be the energy at the start of the Leo season. And Virgo rising could be about like, yeah, being practical, being grounded, and being more organized about our life approach and making things. I mean, sometimes like getting too perfectionist may not be the best, or overthinking about things. But in that sense, that analytical approach also might be really supported by really this creative ideas and the way of communication. So I think that would be the table at the beginning of the Leo season. So I wish everyone a good Leo season, and all the people with Leo sun a wonderful solar return, a good birthday period ahead for 1 year with all health and happiness. So all the best. Hope to see you in other videos. Bye bye.